He is the longest serving senator ever in Illinois. But today, Senator Dick Durbin said he is stepping aside, ending a long, distinguished career in politics.
CBS News Chicago investigator Tara Molina is here now with reaction and also who is in line possibly to replace him.
That's right, Joe and Marie. Senator Dick Durbin is the fifth most senior member of the Senate, first elected in 1996. We're hearing from politicians across the city, state, even the country today as he makes this announcement. And of course, we're already hearing talks again on who will go for his seat.
I truly love the job of being United States Senator, but in my heart, I know it's time to pass the torch. So I'm announcing today that I will not be seeking re-election at the end of my term.
80-year-old Dick Durbin says he will continue to fight for Illinois and the country in his remaining time as senator.
I've always tried to stand up to power.
While formally announcing he will not run for re-election. Senator Tammy Duckworth will now be Illinois' senior senator. In a statement today, Duckworth said in part, Dick Durbin is and always will be a giant of the United States Senate. He has dedicated his life to making our state as well as our nation stronger, and we are all better for it.
He's a very common sense guy. He's very pragmatic, and he's got a great sense of humor.
Thanks, everybody.
CBS News Chicago political analyst and former Chicago Mayor Lori Lightfoot worked closely with Senator Durbin for years.
He was an incredible collaborator and friend.
Of course, we had to ask if she's considering running.
I can tell you, private citizen Lightfoot is just fine where I am.
No chance of this.
No, I don't see that happening.
So who might run? No one has declared, but here are just a few possibilities. Congressman Raja Krishnamurthy, who has more than $18 million in his war chest. Another suburban representative,
Congresswoman
Lauren Underwood, who has already hinted at a run. Lieutenant Governor
women are activated.
Juliana Stratton's name has come up in polling. And Secretary of State
I want to give a special thanks to
Alexi Giannoulias ran for Senate several years ago. None of them have announced their plans, though.
Part of what you're seeing with the praise for Senator Durbin, not to suggest at all that it's not authentic, but it's also seeking his blessing.
Political scientist and professor Stephen Caliendo says there's more to many of the statements we're seeing from politicians in response to this announcement today.
I don't know that he would come forward with a specific endorsement, certainly not this early in a race he wouldn't. But anybody who runs would love to have him alongside them on the campaign trail.
Now, we've compiled all of those statements from everyone from former President Barack Obama to current Chicago Mayor Brandon Johnson. In the story you'll find up on our website right now, you'll also find more on the campaign money we know many already have on hand.
And that's going to be really telling as we look forward.
Is.
Yeah. Thank you, Tara.
Thanks, guys.